For today's headlines, Go helps Jobless in Bacoor. Phivolcs records one phreatomagmatic burst at Taal Volcano. Cimatu says to candidates, be environmentally conscious when campaigning. 2 nabbed over 9.6 million pesos marijuana bricks in Bulacan. DTI launches another run of free mentorship program. Chen dethrones Hanyu. Jobless rate up slightly to 6.5%. Good morning, I am Venice Bautista and you are watching Tribune News on Q. Today is February 11, 2022 and here are the latest news of this Friday morning. Continuing his efforts to provide assistance to more Filipinos struggling from pandemic, Senator Christopher Bongo distributed aid to displaced workers in Bacoor City, Cavite on February 8. GO's team conducted the relief activity at Barangay Molino 1, covered court for a total of 126 beneficiaries. They handed out meals and masks to each displaced worker. And they also provided select individuals new pairs of shoes, bicycles, and computer tablets. In compliance with the safety and health protocols, the senator's staff grouped the beneficiaries into smaller batches to prevent the further spread of COVID-19. Meanwhile, a team from the Department of Social Welfare and Development provided the displaced workers with the opportunity to start their own business through its Sustainable Livelihood Program. The senator, who is an adopted son of Calabarzon, also took the opportunity to urge all those eligible to get vaccinated against COVID-19, saying, if you love your children, if you love your families, get vaccinated. As chair of the Senate Committee on Health and Demography, Go offered additional assistance to those with medical concerns. He also urged them to visit the Malasakit Center, located at Southern Tagalog Regional Hospital in Bacoor City, or General Emilio Aguinaldo Memorial Hospital in Trece Martires City. To promote economic development and improve public service delivery in Bacoor City, Go has also supported the acquisition of an ambulance unit and the construction of several roads and multipurpose buildings in his capacity as Vice Chair of the Senate Committee on Finance. A small phreatomagmatic burst was recorded at the Taal Volcano at 5 a.m. this Friday, according to the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, or Phivolcs. Phivolcs added that the Taal Volcano also emitted 10,009 tons of volcanic sulfur dioxide, reaching at least 1,500 meters tall. It added that at least 7 volcanic earthquakes and a weak background tremor were also recorded, and Alert Level 2 is still in effect at the Taal Volcano, according to Phivolcs. Department of Environment and Natural Resources, or DENR, Secretary Roy A. Cimatu, reminded candidates to be environmentally conscious with the start of the campaign period for the 2022 national elections. Cimatu said that they call on all candidates to please be conscious of the environment when posting and disposing of campaign-related materials during this period. He also pleaded to refrain from posting these materials on trees. He reminded the candidates to properly segregate their campaign materials and dispose them properly while keeping in mind that there are laws related to the prohibition of posting materials on trees, shrubs, and other plants. According to the DENR chief, Section 9 of Republic Act 9006, or the Fair Election Act of 2001, states that posting campaign materials may only be allowed in common poster areas in public places such as plazas, markets, barangay centers, and the like. Violators of the law will be penalized according to RA 3571, dated June 21, 1963, which was emphasized and expanded through Presidential Decree number 903, dated July 6, 1976. Cimatu also said that the DENR will ensure the implementation of the Joint Memorandum Circular 2013-01, signed by the DENR, DILG, and COMELEC 2013. Under the circular, campaign materials would only be allowed in common poster areas to avoid eyesores and minimize waste generation, and avoid the use of materials that contain hazardous chemicals and substances for the campaign and election propaganda. Tribune News on Cue will be back after these reminders.
Si Harry Roque ang pinakamagaling na spokesman, kaya inggit sa kanya ang oposisyon.
Tama lang na ipinaglaban ko ang balik trabaho para bumalik ang kita ng mga nagtatrabaho at naghahanap buhay. Hindi pwedeng magutom ang pamilya. Dapat lang po ingat buhay para sa hanap buhay. Basta trabaho, kita at hanap buhay ang nakataya. Nasa harap niyo po ako.
Ibigay natin ang tudong suporta kay Harry.
Ang Daily Tribune may digital shows na din. Dahil sa mas lumalaki at mas lumalakas nating tribu, handog sa inyo ng Daily Tribune ang mga programang magbibigay buhay araw-araw. Be informed at mag-good vibes tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Be updated sa news and happenings sa Tribune News on Cue. Mas kilalanin pa natin ang mga paborito nyong atleta sa programang The Athletes Tribune. Alamin ang latest entertainment sa programang What's Up. Ma-inspire sa mga kwentong hatid ng Perfect. Search lang ang Daily Tribune sa inyong Facebook at Tribune Now on YouTube. See you there mga katribu!
We're back on Tribune News on Cue. Two men were arrested after being caught with 9.6 million pesos worth of marijuana brick during an operation in San Miguel, Bulacan early Thursday, police reported. Arrested were Dexter Asban alias Dex of Malolos City and Jomerson Macusi of Giginto, according to a report from the Bulacan Provincial Police. Another suspect managed to escape, the report said. Members of the Provincial Intelligence Unit, or PIU, and other police units and the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency carried out the operation in Barangay Paliwasan around 12:30 a.m. Operatives seized from the suspects 80 marijuana bricks weighing about 1 kilo each, police said. Asban and Macusi have since been brought to the Bulacan Provincial Intelligence Unit office for the documentation and filing of the charges. The Department of Trade and Industry in Mimaropa is on the lookout for a new batch of micro and small businesses to join the 2022 edition of the online Kapatid Mentor Me, or KMME, program. KMME has been implemented since 2016 as a 10-week module mentorship program that optimizes weekly face-to-face interactions between the mentors and mentees, with the key goal of boosting the entrepreneurial capacity of the mentees through improved access to mentorship, money, and market. With the ongoing pandemic, however, the implementation of the program has been transitioned virtually to continually capacitate small business while still adhering to government restrictions. During the 2021 run of the KMME online, 65 successful mentees were able to finish the intensive program. Chen demolished the opposition to win Olympic figure skating gold in Beijing on Thursday, really beating defending champion Hanyu, who fell twice and finished fourth. The American three-time world champion finally claimed the only major prize that had eluded him with his overall score of 332.60, more than 20 points ahead of his nearest challenger. Chen held his nerve to score 218.63 in his free program, building on his record-breaking short program score from Tuesday to win gold from 18-year-old Yuma Kageyama. Another Japanese skater, Shoma Uno, took bronze. Japanese icon Hanyu, who was chasing a third gold in a row and looking to cement his status as the one of the best skaters of all time, was in trouble as he fell twice in his routine. His free program score of 188.06 was far short of his all-time best of 212.99. After a shaky start on Tuesday in the short program, where he finished 8th, the Olympic champion from the 2014 Sochi and 2018 Pyongyang Olympics needed to make up a gap of 18.82 points to beat Chen. Chen said that it had been an honor to be able to share the ice with Hanyu over the years. Tribune News on Q will be back. Stay with us.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Oh, vaccination, isolation. Gotta keep up with my nutrition. Gotta maintain my body condition. Then I can take my vaccination. What do I choose? What do I take? As long as it is not a fake. AstraZeneca, Moderna, BioNTech, even Sinovac, okay na. Babakuna ka ba? 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 Vaccination for the nation, no more isolation. With vaccination, babakuna ka ba? 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 Paturok, paturok.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM. Non-stop showbiz update ba ang hanap nyo? Sagot na yan ang aming Tribune Extra. Balitang entertainment at lifestyle, mapalocal man o international, meron kami niyan. Manood at makichika na kasama si Kim Sancha, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 5 ng hapon sa Tribune News on Q at separate premiere nito ng alas 7:30 ng gabi. Mapapanood sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube.
You are still watching Tribune News on Q. Unemployment rate trended higher in December 2021 at 6.6% from 6.5% a month ago, Philippine Statistics Authority Undersecretary Dennis Mapa and National Statistician and Civil Registrar General said. Translated into actual numbers, jobless Filipinos in December last year was estimated at 3.27 million, higher by 113,000 from the 3.16 million unemployed persons reported in November 2021. Socioeconomic Planning Secretary Carl Kendrick Chua said the higher jobless rate was offset by the increase in labor force participation rate, which improved to 65.1% from 64.2%, or around 800,000 more people were able to find work as mobility restrictions were relaxed. This brings net employment creation to 3.7 million above pre-pandemic levels. And the underemployment rate also declined to 14.7% in December compared to 16.7% in November, as the quality of jobs further improved. He also highlighted the government's progress in implementing the 10-point policy of the Economic Development Cluster that will help bring back employment opportunities, especially in hard-hit sectors like tourism and education. And that wraps up the story this morning. But before we go, we would like to thank the following: SM Store, Araneta City, Department of Tourism, MG Motors, Hida Motors, Security Bank, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Venice Bautista, and you are watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good morning.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tarsito are available on our community Viber.